What is going on YouTube? It is Mesa Sean, and you know, I've not done a Killzone commentary in a long time. Most of the Killzone vids I've been uploading for a while have been pretty much just live comms. So what you wanted to kind of do, I guess I'm going to call this like a semi-year in review, even though it's kind of not really a year since it's been out, and it's a little more than half a year, but just some things I wanted to talk about, so let's just jump into it. First off, I cannot thank you guys enough. It's a small milestone, but for me to hit 250,000 views this week, when that first Killzone video sent up to fisticuffs on May 1st, I had no idea where the whole thing was going, and just to be embraced by this community and, you know, the folks at Killzone, the developers, you know, with the retweets and feedback and everything, I just can't thank you guys enough. I would not have grown or really had gotten this into making these videos if it wasn't for all you guys. So I gotta thank you guys enough, and really putting up with the fact that I'm an average player. I'm not a slayer, I'm not a beast, certainly no Muffin Man who, you know, I don't normally toot people's horns, but I was watching a stream once, and the guy goes on I think it was a 12 or 15 streak with an underbarrel shotgun on a Kaiser. So props to you, because I could never fucking do that. But, you know, and also I've never played a Killzone title before. So, you know, for you guys to be real cool with me on all the forums and everything, and let me learn this and help other people get into this game and share my love for it's been, you know, it's really cool. I can't thank you guys enough. So just want to let's jump into some thoughts on what's been going on with Killzone. I'll try not to make this rambling too long, but I can't guarantee. But anyway, with regards to matchmaking, you know, if you look at my stream, I archive all my live broadcasts, and also you can see all the live comms. I'm solo 90% of the time. You know, my clan J4A, a lot of those guys are real busy, especially this time of year with family and school and work and just life in general. You know, they don't play as much as I do, so I play solo 90% of the times, and you know, I really don't have the problem with getting pub stomped or stacked teams really that often at all. And I think a lot of it has to do with the disintegration of Rodham, and I'm not trying to shit on them or point fingers or anything. I actually know a bunch of those guys, and they are pretty cool, but I feel like they were kind of the last set of guys that would stack full pubs, 9-10 guys. And if you look at my live comm things, man, you know, someone commented on one of the Facebook forum posts, you know, geez, you know, how do you do so well playing solo all the time? You know, it's either luck, or frankly, I think it's because I'm doing the call-outs the whole time. You know, I always use my mic, and whether these kids don't have a mic or they could still hear me, I'm still directing traffic. And, you know, I'm not a beast, as I always say, but I know how to play the game, and I definitely am really good when it comes to, I guess, kind of directing the action. Or, you know, like when we do search, I just always yell at everyone, just guys, one bomb at a time, and I know people have different opinions on it. I find you swarm one bomb right away, you knock it out, and then you swarm the other one, and it's a bit easier than trying to do two at one time, even though there's other philosophies. You split up the team and you make them split up, but whatever, the whole other topic. But I feel like the matchmaking system's not been that bad at all. Even with the lower player count, I feel like I don't get thrown into many games at all where it's 2 versus 3 people or something like that. I mean, it happens on occasion when you play real late at night, but not a big deal. You know, the changing of the war zones all year, I like it and I don't like it. I mean, I don't like it because now I miss my No Parties classic Warzone. I absolutely love that Warzone, even though I kind of made fun of it at first because everyone begged for it and I thought it was a failure, but it was a lot of fun, you know. And I don't like playing extended. I do it just because that's where everyone is. I don't like it because I don't have an attention span, especially I do love games that are close more than I do games that are total one-sided wins, but I don't have the attention span to, you know, to play eight rounds, you know, 8 missions. I just lose interest. And another thing with this game is, even when I lose, it's still a fun experience, you know. And I think it's basically the way I do this, right? So I jump into a game. If I start leaving spawn points and I'm the only one and no one else is doing it and we're getting stomped, then I say fuck it, no one else is helping me, switch to my cheap class, my breacher with speed dash, and I just run around murking people the whole time. I'll take the loss, I don't care. But it was still a fun game for me. I think sometimes people get too caught up with your fucking teammates, they're not leaving spawn points, it's, you know, ridiculous, I can't talk to anyone. Just play for kills, play for KDR. That's what I do. Another thing I think Guerrilla Games nailed this year was Intercept. I know the numbers, I think, died down a bit, and actually I've met a bunch of people that I play multiplayer with who have never tried it. I don't know how you people don't play it. I absolutely love it. Even though, I mean, it seems a little repetitive, but especially since they changed the challenges and now you can open up new guns now, and it's just been a lot more fun. And I'll tell you this, it's about a fun experience. When I sit down, I want to have fun. If I go into multiplayer and my shot's not on, or I'm having shitty games, I'll go play Intercept. You know what? I feel better about myself because I'm beating up on bots the whole time. I'm still playing with people, still meeting some friends. You know, it's a little more communication. You find people use mics more often than not when you're playing Intercept. So I definitely am looking forward to more maps. I think we're getting 2 more this month, and I definitely I'm hoping they make some different modes. I suggested it to them in the community feedback video. They said they are going to make things harder, but I don't think they're going to be adding any modes to it. It would be interesting if they did something different with it. But if you guys haven't played Intercept and you have the season pass, just start playing it. It's fun. I got to give kudos to Guerrilla Games for the DLC maps. I mean, all of them have been phenomenal. Cruiser and Hangar. I know a lot of people don't like Hangar because of snipers. I love Hangar. Cruiser's fucking awesome. Lost Canyon. Love that map. It's a little hairy sometimes because if you have a team that's not leaving spawns, it takes forever to get across the map. And Terminal and Stormgracht, I've definitely been loving them. I mean, Stormgracht's so small that you don't need really spawn beacons at all because it's so small. And Terminal, I average get killed by that train probably 4 times a game. So and I gotta say this, Killzone's probably the first multiplayer game where I actually don't hate any of the maps. The only map I would say I don't exactly, I'm like, oh great, here we go, Forest again. Not a big fan of Forest, but I'd say overall, it's not like many other games that I have. There's at least, I don't know, 4 or 5 maps that I just cannot stand or will try to outvote, or if they get voted, I'll leave the game. I don't find that way at all. I think they're brilliantly designed, and yeah, you're probably saying you're a Guerrilla Games fanboy. You're obviously a company boy. You're on their payroll. I'm not on their payroll. They've been cool to me, and they have a good product, so I'm obviously going to support it. I will complain. I think the cloak killing is the most fucking annoying thing in the game. Sorry, pardon my French, but it's a legitimate ability. Am I going to go complain to the community or complain that it should be taken out of the game or changed? No. But it's going to make for a funny livecom series when I start my Clocaine series videos, where it's a public service announcement that you young kids need to stay off the Clocaine. You lose your house, you lose your car, you lose your KDR, you lose everything. So in wrapping up, I think we all know the next IP is not going to be a Killzone title, so I think they'll be supporting this game, and hopefully they will be supporting it for a long time. We're going to get more maps, we know that, and we know we're finally getting the clan system, and hopefully that'll be August, and I'm really looking forward to what they have in mind. We have no idea at this point, and is it going to be that important to me? I mean, not particularly, but it's very important to the community, because I know you all have been begging for it for the whole time, because I know a lot of you guys love competitive, and that's great. And I'm really hoping that this clan system that they have in mind, gives some sort of special reward system, or just make it, I have no idea how they're going to work it out. I know they have some big plans. I saw the direct message they sent to someone. They definitely have something big in mind, and I'm really looking forward to it. I'll definitely be covering it, and hopefully I can get more of my J4A guys on and do some scrims at you guys. But I'll leave it to Toxic and Waves to tackle you guys, because I'll sit in the back and leave my spawn beacons and turrets to support the beasts in my clan. So anyway, that's it, guys. I'm out of here. If you enjoyed this content, please drop me that like. If you don't already follow me on Twitter, follow me at Mesa Sean. And if you don't already follow my stream, I'm at twitch.tv/Mesa Sean. Oh, and also, I started writing for talkingaboutgames.com. So shout out to them. Please check them out. Link in the description. It's a gaming website, everything, podcasts, news stories, videos, articles. And yours truly is a writer on there, a contributor now. And hopefully I'll be going to getting some press passes to PAX or E3 or Gamescom or any of that stuff. I don't know. I know I'm applying for a press pass for the Comic-Con in New York City, and I have no idea what I could cover there, but it will be fun either way. And that's it, guys. I'm out of here. Peace!